Hello and welcome to Women in Retail Talks. In this episode, Melissa Campanelli, co-founder of the Women in Retail Leadership Circle, speaks with Bridget Brennan, CEO of Female Factor and author of the recently published book, Winning Her Business: How to Transform the Customer Experience for the World's Most Powerful Consumers. Listen in as Bridget discusses how to win sales and grow market share by creating a customer experience that appeals to the most powerful consumers, women. This episode was recorded live at Shop Talk 2019 in Las Vegas. And now on to the show.
Hi everybody, it's Melissa Campanelli, the co-founder of the Women in Retail Leadership Circle, and I'm here at Shop Talk with Bridget Brennan, the CEO of the Female Factor, who just wrote a great book called Winning Her Business. So let's start with saying hi to Bridget.
Hi Melissa, it's great to be here.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about Female Factor.
Well, Female Factor is a consulting firm that is focused exclusively on the study of women consumers. I started it in 2006, and we focus on marketing, consulting, customer experience training, and market research.
Fantastic. And tell me about, I'm very excited about your book, Winning Her Business. I guess it just hit the street this week. And the subtitle is How to Transform the Customer Experience for the World's Most Powerful Consumers. So let's talk a little bit about that. Why did you decide to write this book? Why did you feel there was a need for it?
Well, I felt there was a need for a few different reasons. First of all, we throw around the word disruption so much, and here we are at Shop Talk and we're talking about disruption, and often when people talk about disruption, they're talking about some form of e-commerce or technology changing the way that we buy. But I feel that there is another sort of disruption that people aren't paying as much attention to, and that is the disruption of women as the most powerful consumers in the world. During the 20th century, women marching out into the labor force was one of the biggest social revolutions of our time. And how that has manifested itself in 2019 is that every business needs to earn the business of women to survive. And just as we upgrade our software to stay relevant, we have to upgrade our customer experience for a marketplace dominated by women.
Some great thoughts there, and I must say that this is a great time for the book to come out. It's the March is Women's History Month, and International Women's Day is Friday, March 8th. So it's so timely that the book came out. So given that, I mean, what are some things that retailers can do, or businesses in general, to reach these powerful women?
There are so many things that businesses can do, and inside the book I have case studies from all different types of organizations, from professional sports teams to retailers to independent sales professionals, people like insurance agents. So my goal is that no matter what kind of business you're in retail, you're going to be able to walk away with lots of practical ideas for how to engage women as customers. But my thesis is built around the 4 motivators framework. So Melissa, for about 15 years, I have spent my career researching women in the marketplace. And I have determined that there are 4 powerful motivators to driving women's engagement. The number one motivator is connection. Women want to feel connected to you, to your brand, and your business. Second motivator, driving emotional engagement, is inspired. Women want to feel inspired to buy from you. The third is confidence. Women want to feel confident in their buying decision. That certainly helps to prevent returns and commit to purchase. And lastly, appreciated. Women want to feel appreciated for their business. 4 very simple but powerful motivators: connected, inspired, confident, and appreciated. And they sound simple, but they are powerful when it comes to how women talk about what they think are great buying experiences. And the wild thing is, here we are in 2019, and we have never had more ways to connect with our customers. And yet, great customer experiences are still considered the exception and not the rule. Common sense isn't common practice.
Wow, very powerful. Can you talk at all about any sort of specific things that retailers can put into action right now to reach women? Is there something that you could share there?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I've got all sorts of different areas broken out into the book. It's focused in 2 primary zones: people and places. So things that you can do, or your frontline staff can do, or you can even do as you communicate through a website that engage the customer, and then things that you can do to your environment to make it more appealing to modern women. Because women have never had more choices of where they could buy something, especially for traditional brick and mortar businesses, giving them a reason to go into an environment again and again and again is very important. Because at the end of the day, a store, for example, is just 4 walls, a ceiling, and a floor. And what makes some of them so appealing, we want to engage in them over and over again, and other ones we just forget they even exist. There are simple but powerful things that can be done, from how you engage with customers walking in the door to what you do to merchandise the environment. I give tips on how to make sure you're using relevant language for women, relevant imagery, because the culture of women is changing. In our society, we have a female culture and a male culture, and the female culture has been rapidly changing even within the last 3 years. So being able to audit your materials, your marketing materials, your signage, the words you use on your website, are they current? Are they speaking to modern women? Look at your stock photography and your images. Are they current in that they're showing women as active agents? Or do you still have a repository of images that show women in passive poses, watching other people do things instead of engaging themselves?
Wow, that's a great, sort of easy to grasp tip, and I'm sure it's very, very powerful for people if they start to take a look at some of the imagery that's out there, maybe what they've been using. So anyway, one thing I thought was really interesting in the book is the at the end of the book you have something called your Monday morning action plan. So tell us a little bit about what that is.
So the action plan is all about how can you begin working with your teams on a Monday morning and start identifying your biggest opportunities to more deeply engage women as customers. So it's a step-by-step, very practical plan that you can work on with your team to benchmark where you are now and plot your progress for the months and years ahead.
The last thing, Bridget, is how do you go about getting this book? Where could you get it?
Well, the book is available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble and independent retailers, basically wherever books are sold.
And if they wanted to check out your website, what's that? What's the website address?
The website is thefemalefactor.com.
Fantastic. Well, it was so great to spend some time with you, Bridget, and good luck with your book.
Thank you so much, Melissa.
Thanks for listening. For more information on this podcast, please check out our podcast channel page at wirlc.com/podcasts for show notes. Women in Retail Talks is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and Stitcher, but make sure to subscribe to our podcast channel page as well. Thanks, and until next time, this has been Women in Retail Talks.